Seafoam Green wood stain color formula for the Keda Dye 5 color wood dye kit. I've been asked to do this color a couple times. I'm going to be doing a 1 ounce batch here. What I did was I took the 0.05 of the blue and then 0.01 of the yellow. So if you were doing, I'm sorry, I'm going to be adding 1 ounces of the water here. So if you were doing an 8 ounce batch, then you would end up taking those weights and then multiplying it by 8. So you'd have 0.05 times 8 equals 0.40 grams. Then the same thing for the yellow would be 0.01 times 8 equals the 0.08 grams. And if you're doing it by try to make a pint, then it would be multiplied by 16. I hope that makes sense because it's a 1 ounce batch, and then you're just trying to keep the same powder dye color ratios together, but then you're just adding more of the water to it. I did sand these pieces to 220 instead of like a 180 or a 150. I did 2 coats on one face and 1 coat on one of the other face on the other opposite face, and then 1 coat on one side and then 2 coats on the other side. So there's going to be two surfaces that ends up having 2 coats and one that has the 1 coat. And I did a piece of pine to kind of give a comparison. So that's the 1 coat on that face and that edge, and then this is the 2 coats for that face and that edge. The pine, you're going to notice that it did shift a little bit more towards the blue. So if you're doing on the 2 coats, the 1 coat seems like it did pretty good. So if you're going to be doing something that's a softer wood like a pine or like a Douglas fir or something along those lines, you may want to stay around just the 1 coat, or you can dilute it a little bit more. That could be an option. But there's the 1 coat on that edge and that surface face, and then this is the 2 coats where you can see it did turn a little bit more towards the blue on that edge and that face. Put the two of them together so you'll kind of get a comparison between what they look like, and I just wanted to make sure that I had them lined up right. So that's the 1 coat for both sides, or for both of those faces, and then I'll be flipping that over to show you the other side where you can kind of see that the pine did go a little bit towards the blue. So it's just something to kind of consider, and it shows a good contrast of how different woods can take different stains, even with the same color formulas yet again. So anyways, I hope that this wood stain formulation for Seafoam Green ends up helping somebody out, and thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it.